Good morning, good morning. I am in Bangalore city and I'm going to read about Laudato Si, Pope Francis's encyclical on ecology and environment. I'm going to read from chapter 4, Integral Ecology, and where he talks about the ecology of daily life, and he talks about traffic, he talks about noise pollution, he talks about fossil fuel burning, he talks about dust and soot, and he's asking, is it a real quality life we are leading in cities? I'm in Bangalore. Almost 14 million people live in Bangalore. We are talking about the entire population of a nation, a small nation like Austria or Switzerland. So 14 million people live here, and there are about 200 to 300,000 cars in this area, and buses and horns and heat. And this is not the quality of life we are talking about. Look at the bus. Actually, I am filming 6:30 in the morning. The traffic is such. In 7 o'clock, it is bumper to bumper. And by 8 o'clock, you can't pass here. So, such a volume of traffic. And it is increasing day by day. And Pope is worried about that. And the life in an urban context is a chaos. So I'm going to read it for you, what Pope is saying about it. Paragraph number 153 from the 4th chapter, titled Integral Ecology. The quality of life in cities has much to do with systems of transport, which are often a source of much suffering for those who use them. Many cars, used by one or more people, circulate in cities, causing traffic congestion, raising the level of pollution, and consuming enormous quantities of non-renewable energy. This makes it necessary to build more roads and parking areas, which spoil the urban landscape. Many specialists agree on the need to give priority to public transportation, yet some measures needed will not prove easily acceptable to society unless substantial improvements are made in the systems themselves, which in many cities force people to put up with undignified conditions due to crowding, inconvenience, infrequent service, and lack of safety. Pope Francis is very much concerned about the urban life, and he starts off talking about systems of transport, often source of suffering. You see so many cars here in the road. Usually there are 1 or 2 people in the car, and you burn the fuel. And what about carpooling? And carpooling is very, very good. I mean, there are 5-seater cars and only one driver going. There's nobody sitting in the car. And when you carpool, and you can pick up the passengers from your neighborhood, and you can alternate the cars. One day my car, another day your car, another day some other friend's car. This is how we carpool. And in fact, that is sad. That is sad. And the traffic congestion, as I told you, by 8 o'clock, this road is going to be full of congestion. And you know what? In traffic congestion, you burn fuel, greenhouse gas emissions, and from that tailpipe of a car, there are so many halocarbons. These halocarbons means they are not burned properly. Fuel is not burned properly. So you are releasing halocarbons. That is how the new technology called catalytic converter. You burn again. That's a new device fitted into the modern cars, and you burn again and again. So you completely burn the fuel, and there is no hollow carbons are released into the atmosphere. So, but in India, there is no proper installation of this technology, and most of the cars, they are very old, and especially the trucks and buses are old buses, and also the Indian technology, and fuel is not efficiently burned. But in Volvo bus you just saw, that's a very good technology, and I think that bus is using fuel very efficiently. And this kind of bus is what we need. Efficient cars and efficient buses, efficient trucks. And also today, many cars in Bangalore, especially some buses and some auto rickshaws, they use renewable energy, like battery powered. Also some natural gas. Natural gas is less polluting, and there is no hollow carbons there, and it is not going to be released in the atmosphere, and it's not going to be damaging to the atmosphere. So many cars in Bangalore are battery powered, and Pope is talking about non-renewable energy. I think that is very good. And today there are hybrid cars, like Toyota. It made some 20 years back hybrid car, but very expensive. This kind of cars should be subsidized, and people should get cheaper so that they can buy those cars and limit the pollution, and we can reduce a lot of greenhouse gases. So these are the cars like battery powered or hybrid cars, or less polluting cars and energy efficient cars. This kind of cars are very important for city life, because city life is mostly congested, and also the people, they are going on building roads, because traffic is added every year. More cars people buy, and they are on the roads, and we need new roads. So Pope is telling you, you build new roads and you build new parking lots, thus you destroy the landscape, you deforest the trees. So it is like a chain reaction. One evil leads to the another, and it's like a ripple effect. You throw a small stone in the pond, small ripple, medium ripple, big ripple, ripples. So it is a ripple effect. And you buy one car and you put it, the traffic becomes bigger, ripple, and then you build roads and parking lots, big ripple, and you destroy trees and you destroy landscape. That is what Pope is concerned about. So that's why today many people are talking about public transportation. It's very important. And efficient bus systems we need, frequent bus systems. In Bangalore, in that regard, it's excellent. And every 5-10 minutes, you get a bus, public transportation. There is no need to travel in your own car. Park your car at your home. Don't add confusion to the public transportation here. There are buses. You can pick up a bus, good exercise, you can walk a little bit, you can run in case if you lose the bus, and then you hop in the bus and you get at least 40 other passengers to interact. You talk to them and you share your experience to them. And it is, we need, human beings are social animals, and in a car you are isolated, you are not integral, and you are isolated, and you are alone, you are a loser, you are a cosmic orphan in God's universe. Sometimes you feel that, because you are alone in the car whole day, and you come back, travel alone. It's not good for your psyche. But in a bus you become integral. That's what we are talking about, integral ecology. So go travel in the bus, especially the elite people in the society, like in institutions, or in churches or in dioceses, and many people choose to go in their own cars, and because they think that they are elite people and they never travel in a public bus or train. They never do that. That is shame. Why can't you leave your car even though you are a big dignitary? Leave the car. Sometimes you need to interact with poor people too. I mean, you don't get to see poor people because you live in a big bungalow or you live in a big house and you don't even care for what is going on outside your campus. And you go in your car, you have a secretary, you've got a driver, chauffeur, and you've got even people to carry your suitcase for you. What is all that? What is all that? You think you are worthy of other people? You're more worthy, you think? No, not at all. Pope Francis is raising. Don't think you're more worthy than others. That's a very strong writing. You're not more worthy of any other human being. You are also equal. Your dress may be different, but inside you are the same human being. Tutti siamo uguali in Italian. Pope Francis talks all the time. Tutti siamo uguali. We are all equal. So I think this is a small gesture. You take public transportation, even though you are a big dignitary, you are holding a big position in the institution or in the church or in the politics. Come on. Kenosis, does it sound to you? St. Paul to Philippians writing, chapter 2. God did not hold on to his position, he abandoned, and he became a man and also became a slave. That is kenosis, self-emptying. So I think this is a good chance to practice self-emptying. Come on, leave your car, leave your secretary, and leave your chauffeur, and pick up your own suitcase, and come out, walk to the bus stop like other people do. Go catch a bus, and you travel the public transportation, and you know the pain and suffering of the poor people and the pollution. You need an air-conditioned car all the time. Why? You sleep in an air-conditioned room? Shame on us. Shame on us. You're spewing heat on other poor people and you're sleeping cool in your own room. Is it a life? If you have money or power or authority, position, does it mean that you can do anything? No. Even if you have money, even if you have position, you live in a society. You are integrated in the society. You are responsible. Your actions are impacting the rest of the world, however small it is. So I think Pope is telling you, stop your cars, switch off your air condition, leave the chauffeur, maybe a day off, leave a day off to your secretary, pick up your suitcase, pick up whatever you walk, catch bus, travel, be with the poor people. Can't do that. I think we are liars. So also we need a substantial improvement Pope is calling for. If we want to travel in the public transportation, we need to have a perfect infrastructure for that. So I think Bangalore city has a very good system of public transportation, and Chennai, where 20 million people live, but very good transportation system. I'm very proud about India. India is doing a marvelous improvement in the traffic system, but only one thing, all those old cars and vehicles, they pollute too much. The only thing, technology has to change. We should go for some Volvo buses, and we should employ some very good technology. Even though Indian make vehicles we support, that is Swadeshi, Mahatma Gandhi concept. Swadeshi means be Indian, buy Indian, and respect Indian tradition, everything Mahatma Gandhi, and boycott the foreign goods. In fact, Mahatma Gandhi, before independence, he burned the British products on the road, and he pushed on to the cottage industries, and he appealed to the people to produce their own things and use raw materials, natural resources wisely. And he was not believing in the mass production of things, but he was believing in production by mass of people. Production by masses, he called it. He was not worried about mass production, but he was worried about production by the masses. Such a beautiful and brilliant concept. Swadeshi. So I think in India we need to employ some modern technology for vehicles. And what is the use of our own technology while you are polluting so much? All our heavy vehicles, they are the biggest polluters in the planet Earth. So we need to look into the matter. So paragraph number 153, you need to read it, and actually this is not the quality of life for the people who live in big cities. It is not a life at all. It is not the living. There's a difference between life and living. Everybody has life. Even cat has a life, dog has a life, snake has a life. But only few organisms live. They do living. Living means quality, healthy life, peaceful life. So that is called living. Cars coming and horns, and I think people also are affected mentally, psychologically, physically. When you hear this traffic, the noise, and also when you hear the horns, your blood pressure goes up, stress, anxiety, schizophrenia, split personality disorder, all the psychological problems, they pop up in every person. So I think in India we are suffering a lot, and we need to disperse this 14 million people to the villages. Maybe half of the population demographically should be distributed. Otherwise, we are going to add more, now 14 million people. Very soon it's going to be 15 million. Bangalore used to be the beautiful city, very mild temperatures. It is known as the garden city. There were about thousands of lakes in Bangalore area, but now only a handful of lakes. All the trees are cut down, and when you pump up these greenhouse gases from the tailpipe of the cars, if there are trees, they will recycle, they will absorb the carbon, because trees are known as carbon sink. So they take up the carbon dioxide, and they release fresh oxygen. But here, only traffic, smoke, trees cut down, and you are going to send carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which is adding every day, and then global warming and climate change is going out of control. Rapidification. We are adding very, very fast and faster. You know what? Today, the greenhouse effect is an old saying, but today it is called runaway greenhouse effect. What do you mean by that? Runaway greenhouse effect means you can't control anymore. It's finished. It crossed beyond our ability. And I think 15 years back, it was termed greenhouse effect. That would have been perfect time to fix our problem, but we didn't do that. We were dilly-dallying, and we were distracted with so many other things, production, consumption, celebration. But now it is runaway greenhouse effect, and we are adding more carbon. It is almost 404 parts per million in the atmosphere, the carbon dioxide level, and it is increasing. 15 years back it was 385 parts per million, now 404. I think beyond 400, I think it's a runaway greenhouse effect. Whatever you do, you are not going to stop anyway. So it's very sad, very sad. So anyway, let us reduce our own impact. Individually you can do. If you have a car or a motorcycle, why don't you leave it in the house and take public transportation or carpool, and you can reduce enormous amount of greenhouse gases in your own carbon footprint. So we need to measure our carbon footprint in urban settings. It's very sad. The urban settings, they use a lot of carbon. They use cars, they use air conditioning, they buy without any control. Consumption is too extreme. They use a lot of water, they produce a lot of waste. So urban setting is very bad, and the quality of life is diminishing, and health problems. So I think Pope Francis is right, and please take Laudato Si hard copy if you have, or download PDF file, soft copy to your computers, and then go to paragraph number 153, 153, and you read it, and you will understand what Pope is talking about. Thank you, and God bless, and have a nice day.